Well, hello, fight fans. Welcome, my beautiful, beautiful fight fans. What's up, Robert Kerrigan in the house? Phil D, King James. Drinking beers, watching Star Trek. Always a good time. New people coming into this group. Maybe they've asked you. They've asked me. They're like, what's fights with friends? Like, who do we fight? Is this like fighting with friends? It's confusing. No, we don't fight with our friends, but at least nobody has yet. But we fight for our friends. Because I'll tell you what, somebody's got a beef with Phil D, and I'm in the area, they're getting a spin kick to the fucking solar plexus. Somebody's got an issue with King James, they're getting a black eye. Somebody's messing with the drunken charge Robert Kerrigan, I might have to feed him a kneecap on a plate. And Clavid's been here for a while. Somebody messing with Clavid, we'll give him one of those special, one of those special liver kicks that sends them crying home to mama. How's everybody's week been? What's everybody drinking and smoking? No UFC, no fights last week, so it's been a week since I've seen you guys. Since some of you maybe more, but we did Dana White's Contender Series last week. I've been doing the Tuesday rounds, so can't see I'm slacking too much. There really was like nothing on Saturday, and I did have my daughter in town. But, like, literally, I think the biggest thing on TV was Cage Fury Fighting Championships, which I'm not above. That's a good, they got a good little promotion going on there. They have some exciting fights. But it's not really going to turn a crowd out. So, nothing does it like UFC, but I will tell you guys, we got a doubleheader this week to make up for it. We got UFC followed by Bellator Championship Series this Saturday. Fantasy football tonight. Yes, the draft is at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's one reason I wanted to have it right after a Dana White Contender Series, because it's a good time to remind everybody. So there's our week 4. They're throwing up our week 4's matchups here. Young versus Salkilld. I believe that's going to be the first one. KO versus Cavalcante. That is the last one. We got a lightweight, a featherweight, a flyweight, a welterweight, and a middleweight bout today. Y'all know what I'm drinking. Smoking on some G4 strain. Nice, get those G's up. G's up, hose down while you motherfuckers bounce to this. First fight coming up, make sure and vote. 75% so far to Mr. Gage Young. He is the underdog in this one. Young is a plus 170. Colleen Salkilld is a minus 205 favorite. Let's bring up a little... Can you guys change your votes, by the way, too? I'm not saying anybody needs to, but I don't vote unless it's a tiebreaker. So I don't know if you can change them. But if you can't, maybe sometimes wait to vote until I do the What Have You Done For Me Lately. Because we're going to go through both of these guys and at least try to get some kind of idea what to expect. At least look at their drawing a blank here now, sorry. Get a look at their experience, what they've done in the leagues that they're in. You can't get it right from the SureDog site. You kind of have to go through a back channel. But I know how to get there. Oh, they give me week 4 of last year, though. Definitely not what I want. All right. See, I thought I was smart. I'm getting this up, and I'm not even on the right season. We are season 8, guys. Season 8, week 4. So many stars have came out of Dana White Contender Series. Who's your guys' favorite stars to come out of Dana White Contender Series? I know what a lot of yous are. I definitely know a lot of your guys' is excuse me. A lot of you guys is going to be Sean O'Malley, I'm sure, because he's a champ. I know there's some Sean fans. I don't know if I've ever met a John Hill fan. Not like a hardcore one. I think, Robert, don't you kind of like John Hill? Like, you're a John Hill guy to a certain extent. Just been so many good guys to come out of this, though. From Dan Ige to Sean O'Malley, to the guys already that have came out this year, the guys that came out last year. Like, there is so many. There's just so many. So many good fighters coming out, but we got to hurry up and get this up here. Sorry, I was behind on that because we got Gage Young, we got Kalen Salkilld. Let's look at Gage Young first, just real quick. 8-1, 5 knockouts, 1 submission, 2-0 in decisions. He has been submitted once. That was in 2022 for Fighting Alliance Championship. I like these guys, kind of honestly, that stay in the same league like the whole time. That's cool. I think that can be a great way to continue to better yourself as a fighter. And look at this. He was with Cage Side Promotions, City Fighting Alliance. I think this is probably the same company. Midwest Fight League Battle at Fairgrounds. He may only have had 1 fight away from this company, but as a pro, it's all with the same company. So I do like that. I don't recognize a lot of names of the guys that he's fought, though. And that may be why he's an underdog tonight. Quillen Salkilld, 24 years old, 6-1, 2 knockouts, 3 submissions. He has also been submitted once. He is 1-0 in decisions. Submitted his last opponent for Eternal MMA. And look at this. Also, all of his fights with the same organization. If you haven't watched Eternal MMA before, they've had some good guys come out of here. Yes. I believe that is Steve Urseg, yes, that came out of there. And he's not the only one there, but maybe their biggest name to come out of there, at least their biggest name lately. And I don't know if that gives us a whole lot more to work with. What I will say is this guy's, Salkilld of Australia, he's only went to decision once, and he won that fight. He's only lost once. Each guy has been submitted once. So that is their loss. I don't know if maybe you can break it down to the guys they fought. Gage Young, 3-fight win streak, 6 straight wins, 5 in the first round. 6 straight finishes. This is why I like to warm up with the prelims, guys. What's up, PBR Street Gang in the house? And you weren't in here earlier, sir. But if somebody's got some beef with PBR Street Gang, I will poke their eyeballs out. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Also, yes, somebody messes with you, I'm going to give him a good titty twist, or maybe rip that nipple off. All right, that sounded weird. Probably you might have to rewind it a little bit. I promise, in context, it didn't sound as weird. Both men 24 years old. Kilman Salkilld, 3 inches taller at 6 feet tall, but he'll have a 5-inch reach advantage at 75 inches. He is a -220 favorite. Jason Herzog is the referee for this one. If you want to vote, you better do it now because I have to pull it. And here we go. All right, Gage Young, 80%. You guys are going with the underdog this week. And another one for Gage. All right. Young in the red trunks. Salkilld in the blue. Good body kick a moment ago from Young. Oh, nice left hand up front from Salkilld. But Young got Salkilld off balance there for a moment. Good body kick there. I like the way Young is starting here. Bouncing back and forth, finding the range. Good low leg kick there from Salkilld. Oh, good left hand there from Salkilld. Really looking to bounce off the fence, it looks like, is killing tonight. Gage Young, a little bit more of an aggressor. And they exchanged body kicks there. They both landed there. Young threw a second one. Salkilld caught it. Oh, he clipped him with that head kick. I mean, it was just a little clip. He didn't hurt Young, I don't think. Young comes back with a head kick, mostly blocked by Salkilld. But look at that liver shot from Salkilld. The liver kick and then the left hook to the solar plexus. So Salkilld attacking the liver early. Love me an underdog story. I'm an Eagles fan who has beef with us. Yeah, I like Trailblazer Ricky Simone. Always fun to watch. Like both those guys, yeah. Oh, Barajo Cow, that's a great guy from Dana White Contender Series, yes. Kevin Holland, yes. Nunez was a great one to come out of tough. Oh, maybe the best. Love me an underdog story. I'm an Eagles fan, yes. All right, good knee to the body from Salkilld there, and the left hand bouncing off the fence here. And Salkilld, he may have been backing up to kind of study Young's movements a little bit. Remember, both these guys very young, only 24 years old, limited fight experience on both sides. Just 7 and 9 professional fights, respectively. Look at that angle on that left hook from Salkilld, though. That was beautiful. Then 2 body hook kicks and the right hook upstairs from Salkilld. No, nobody was bothering us. I was just saying, oh man, what another brutal liver kick from Salkilld. He is really targeting that. Young goes for the head kick, misses there. Right hand up top from Salkilld, and there's the liver shot again. The left hook to the body followed by the left liver kick. What a beautiful combination. Good left hand there from Young. I imagine we're going to start seeing more of those combinations to the liver kick, to the liver. Good right hand there from Young. And a low leg kick from Young, but another beautiful liver kick from that was on the other side, on the right side there from Salkilld. Still, he is peppering the body early. Good right hand to the body and another oblique kick from him. Oh, weird little shovel move there from Salkilld getting inside. I wasn't sure exactly what he was doing. Young wasn't either. I'm not even sure Salkilld knew what he was doing. But Young's got a handful of fence, and somehow Salkilld just about ended up with the backpack. That needs to be a very stern warning from Jason Herzog, if not a point, because that could be a major turning point in the fight. Good body kick there from Salkilld. But he could have gotten a backpack, Salkilld could have, or a takedown there, and Young's hand on the fence stopped him from doing that. Big right hand from Young and a push kick to the body, and there's a right hook to the body and a beautiful liver kick from Salkilld. Great takedown defense tonight and a good right hook on the inside clinch from Young. 55 seconds left in the first. Beautiful body kick there from Salkilld. Oh, and he just fluffs up Young's hair a little bit with that kick. It's like, I just want to fuck with you. I just want to fluff your hair up a little bit. And then exchange right hands. Oh, look at that little flick kick to the face from Salkilld. And the body kick. 35 seconds left here in the first. Oh, beautiful right hand from Salkilld. He is really getting his timing down right now in the striking. And he's going to pull Young to the ground for just a moment. Young pops back up. 20 seconds left in the first. First fight just started. Yes. Yep, first I had to go to the doctor hospital. That guy really messed up my back and neck. Oh, no. That sucks, man. Good head kick there from Young and a right hand. Now, I was mentioning earlier, PBR, the reason that came up, to let you know, is I was just joking because a lot of people, when they request to join the group, usually on Facebook, because that's where you have to request, and they ask, it's like, well, who do I fight? How do I get a fight? I'm like, well, this isn't a place for us to fight with friends, but I'm like, anybody messes with my friends, they're definitely going to have a fight. So somewhere out there, somebody messes with my buddy PBR Street Gang. I ain't even take an eye. So Dana's doing a remodel on the Apex. So more, you can open DWCS to public admissions. Definitely needs to be bigger. It's today's Saturday. I've never seen Mike on any other day than Saturday. What's up, Raider Nation? I've been here the last 3 Tuesdays. I don't think I've missed a week of Contender Series, right, guys? This is the 4th week. And, yeah, we've been doing this on Tuesdays, man. Thanks for being here. 13 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like and share button. Good low leg kick there from Salkilld. And the body kick. Young with a good low leg kick, guys. We are just... Oh, what a right hand from Salkilld. Maybe his best of the fight upstairs. And a beautiful oblique kick. Good one, too, from Young. 10-9, by the way, for Salkilld, first round. Oh, Young gets an easy takedown there, though. Beautiful timing. Salkilld was kind of going in, a little unsure of where he was going with that takedown. Young says, yeah, let me show you something here. You don't have to do all that. Yes, we've been doing Tuesdays. Good push kick to the body from Salkilld. 6 more weeks of Tuesdays, OG. Nobody told me. Guess Tuesday's been y'all's dirty little secret. Good right hand from Salkilld and a good body kick. There's a 1-2 from Young. I've had him scheduled. I posted him on the Facebook page and in the Facebook chat. Oh, good left hook there from Salkilld and gets another body kick. I'll make sure and have like a post on YouTube too. I didn't realize that everybody didn't know. I just assumed people weren't watching. And Salkilld looking for the backpack again. Young standing up. Most of these, I might say all of these Dana White Contender Series so far have been better than every single fight night this year. Not pay-per-view, but if not better than every fight night, the majority of them. 320 here in the second. Who wants that contract at lightweight more? Gage Young or Quillian Salkilld? Oh, Salkild's got the backpack. Young's in trouble. Young could be in trouble here. He's not under the neck. Salkild's not under the neck yet. Oh, Salkild's going to turn to mount. And Young, this is actually not a bad position for Young. Okay, see, he was kind of halfway in between giving up his back and being mounted. He decided to give up his back. Then he was mounted again. Now, Salkilld just messing with him now. He's got the back again. Oh, and look at that. Young is out. Salkilld pulled a nice little swing elbow getting up. But I didn't know that Young was going to get out of that. Excuse me. Beautiful right elbow for Young halfway through the second round. Left hook to the body for Salkilld. And they exchange right hands. What a battle. Oh, nice right hand and a left hook for Young. Upstairs and a good right hook to the body. Young goes for the takedown. Salkilld counters, goes for an Uchimata. Young counters that and lands a good knee to the body. What a beautiful little grappling transition there, and a nice right hand from Salkilld, though. He's really had the range on that right hand down for a while. There's that liver kick again. Young's body's got to be softened up. I mean, Salkild's just been killing it. And there's the head kick. He caught the chin there. Young with a body kick. Salkilld acted like it might have been a little low, but he didn't call for a timeout. Good right uppercut there from Young. And there's a good straight left from Young, who is still very much in this fight. I remember most of the time guys get a contract, it's on a finish. Oh, what a right hand and a left from Young. And another big right. And just like that, Salkilld is hurt. Oh, look at that one, too, from Young. Killing Salkilld is hurt badly with 1:10 left in the second. And there's a beautiful left hook from Young. And straight right up top. And there's the 1-2 to the body. And Salkilld might have burned himself out with that grappling there. They exchanged body kicks. But Young seems to have more left in the gas tank. Salkilld shoots for a power double. And he gets it. He at least gets Young to his knees. But you can tell that was very, very strained. And Young pops right back up. I think that took a lot more out of Salkilld than it took out of Young. 35 seconds left here in the second. Issue for Young is he was starting to have some success, but probably needed a little more to have a chance at winning this round. Oh, and they exchanged big shots on the fence. Back to the center of the cage at 20 seconds left in the second. Young just has incredible power, though. There's that liver kick again. And he's measuring with that jab. And the right hand upstairs from Young. Good liver kick there from Salkilld. Right hook upstairs from Young. Great round. 10-9 Salkilld. Well, cat's out of the bag now. I'm going to be here on Tuesdays. Good deal, man. No, I really wasn't trying to hide it. Trust me, I'm trying to get as many viewers as I can. Just me a little bit of a hoarse voice here. Over the weekend, we went to, me and my daughter went to the Metallica No Repeat weekend. Metallica is always incredible, but man, the highlight for me was probably getting to see Pantera. Of course, they haven't performed in probably 20 years. They got Zakk Wylde on guitar, and the mosh pits there were great. I counted eight mosh pits at a time, possibly 10, depending on what, I think they started as 10 and condensed to 8. All right, here we go. Oh, geez, this one might be a dumb question, but what happens to the loser of the fight? Winner gets contract, loser gets taken out back, put down like a rabid dog. You got it. A what 3-punch combination from Salkilld, and there's a combination from Young. No, Dana will decide who he gives contracts out to at the end of the night. I don't know if that's ever happened, but he doesn't have to give any. Good right and a left there from Salkilld. What a combination of the body and the head from Salkilld. Straight right, left hook from Young. The last 3 weeks, each week there's been 4 contracts. Was it 4 last week, though? It might have only been 3 last week. I can't remember for sure, Robert, but I think it was 4. What a beautiful floating suplex there from Salkilld. That belly to back, showing off some freestyle wrestling there that you don't always see anymore. You guys remember when we used to have all these great catch wrestlers like the Nagara brothers and, of course, the babyface assassin Barnett. I know he likes to go by the War Master now, but I was drawing a blank. Good left hook there from Salkilld. And still plenty of time here, and Young's got Salkilld up against the fence. This could be a war of attrition here. Who's got more left? Both guys are tired. Who wants it more, guys? Dana White right there looking at these guys saying, how much do you care about your dream? Do you care more about being tired, or do you care more about getting into the UFC? Let's see it. And Young working hard on this takedown. Salkilld doing a good job of stopping it. But I guarantee you, Dana wants to see them break free and throw some hands. And Salkilld wraps Young up around the waist, pulls him down one more time, but Young ends up on top. Remember, Young's a fast finisher. He could come back and finish this at any time. Yes, most of his finishes, I think, have been early in fights. But I believe I want to say 2 decisions for Young in his career and 1 for Salkilld. So not guys that are necessarily used to going the distance. Another beautiful suplex there from Salkilld. And he's still got about half the 3rd round left to finish this. Young's going to pop right back up. If you bet the over on over under 2.5 rounds, you just won some money. Sakuraba and a lot of guys learn catch wrestling while training for pro wrestling. Carl Grotch, yep, and Billy Robinson taught a lot of them. You are correct. A couple of good low leg kicks there from Young. Big shot from Salkilld a moment ago when they stood up. Oh, that was a beautiful right uppercut from Young, but Salkilld lands a combination to the body, and there's a beautiful left hook to the body from Young. Or excuse me, from Salkilld. And the left hand up there. Young swinging for the fences now, but a beautiful right uppercut for Salkilld as he seems to be the more accurate fighter. Great left hook there for Young. He shoots for a single leg, unable to take advantage of that. 125 left in this fight. I'm going to tell you, Dana, unless it's just not a very good night of fights, Dana just does not like to sign these guys that don't finish. What was it last week, Robert? I think he said could have been the best fight in Dana White Contender Series history. He didn't like the way the judges had it, though, and he said, why don't you guys come back in week 10 and fight again? That's how much he wants a finish. And so Salkilld pulls Young to the canvas one more time. There's a left hook on a knee to a body. 50 seconds left. I can almost guarantee you that if one of these guys has not finished this, they are not getting a contract. Good right hook there from Salkilld. And he is really running out of time. Both guys are. Salkilld, he's sitting on Young. He's doing some good work here, but everything he's doing right now is going to see him. The best that's going to happen is he's going to get an invite to come back. And there's a couple of good right hands, but he's not going to get the finish. And I almost guarantee you Dana is not going to give him a contract tonight. And he's looking for that arm triangle. Nope, cannot get it. Lands a good right hook at the end. And Dana's standing up. Dana's standing up and clapping. It can also kind of depend on the weight division. Like what they need at the moment. Like heavyweights are more likely to make it. Probably light heavyweights and middleweights as well. Those 3 weight classes. Just because those divisions are sparse with talent. Yeah, said it last week. Come back week 10. Yep, last season I said Dana gave the loser a contract. He fought so hard for the win. Dana's in the ring, so you know he loved the fight. And he's talking to Gage Young. See, and this is what Dana wants. He is very happy. He's thanking these guys, saying, hey, I know you didn't get the finish, but you put it all out there on the line. You were trying to finish the entire fight. Thank you for that. And I imagine one of, if not both of these guys are probably going to get a chance to prove themselves again. Oh, that great push kick to the body from Salkilld. But I have a hard time seeing this any other way than 29-28 Salkilld, though. I could even see 30-27 Salkilld. I just don't see a path to victory for Young. 29-28 Salkilld. Says great. Give them both a chance. It is a lightweight. It is a lightweight. Let's see our official decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28.
Yeah, we know what way it's going.
Unanimous decision.
When I heard 30-27, I knew it was going Salkilld.
For Australia's Quillen
But, you know, great fight, great effort here tonight by Gage Young. I don't know if Salkilld will get a contract right now. I don't know if he's traveled all the way from Australia to be here either. That could make a big difference. That could really make a big difference. All right, guys, 12 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. If you can't chat, it's because you're not subscribed. And you just gotta be subscribed for 1 minute. If anybody's popping in and out, haven't been here a lot, or maybe it's first time, just ask that you be subscribed for a minute. All right, maybe I'm too spoiled. The commentators here are saying definitely he'll definitely be looking at a contract. And I mean, he did show us a lot tonight. He couldn't finish the fight, but some guys are just really freaking tough too. All right, flyweights up next. Yuneisy, Duben, Shannon, Clark. Don't worry about voting yet. We're going to do a what have you done for me lately, and then I will put the poll up. Because people don't vote too quickly. You guys pick Gage Young on the last one. That's going to be a loss. So let's go ahead and get it over with. We'll move the picks officially to 39 and 30. Means we got to pick up that 40th win here, guys. We got a big favorite in this next one. I mean, ginormous favorite. Actually, let me just show you guys that first. I'm going to show you guys the odds first because these are ridiculous. Like, I don't know much about these two women. But, I mean, if you know something, there might be money to be made. Because look at this. Yuneisy, Duben, Shannon Clark. Shannon Clark is a minus 1,800 favorite. So if you bet $100 on Yuneisy, Duben, you're getting 1,000. But that's not the thing that's likely to happen. Let's look at a few props here real quick. I usually like these winning methods. Duben to win by knockout or submission over 35 to 1 for submission. So you get Shannon Clark to win by knockout plus 140, submission plus 215, and decision plus 225. And then let's go to what have you done for me lately? And those odds might make a little more sense. We're going to start out with Miss Shannon Clark. Wait, who was? Clark was the favorite here, right? Yes. Okay, 5-0, 3 knockouts, 1 submission, 1-0 when it goes to decision. And yeah, see, 3-0 as an amateur as well. Then she's had all but 1. She's finished Rumble in the Cage, Unified MMA, back in Rumble in the Cage, and then a couple over there in LFA, which we've talked about has been a feeding ground for Dana White's Contender Series. Let's look at the underdog here. Yuneisy, Duben, 28 years old. She's 5-0 with 4 knockouts. Shannon Clark is the LFA flyweight champion, by the way. 5-0, 4 knockouts, 1 submission, never been the distance. Just 1 amateur fight over there at 300 Sparta. Then she's been 4 of her 6 fights have been in 300 Sparta, 1 of them a no contest. 1 fight over an Inca fighting, 1 over an FFC. So that's a tough one without having more to go on. That would be a tough one to bet, but come on, Duben. Excuse me, Duben. Shannon Clark. She's the LFA champion, and she's just a huge favorite, guys. So that's where I would go with Shannon Clark, but you never know. We could end up with one of the biggest upsets in UFC history here. But it might be the biggest upset in UFC history. If Duben got this. Definitely the biggest on Dana White Contender Series. All right, guys. Poll is up. Yuneisy Duben, Shannon Clark. Yeah, between jet lag and nerves. That would suck. Coming all the way from Australia. Hell yeah, it would. Dana doesn't understand. It's difficult to win, let alone getting a finish. Like Hendricks versus St. Pierre. Yeah, and what are you going to say? Those guys don't belong in the UFC, right? Good point. Wow, sometimes I wonder why the fighters were even matched against each other when odds are that lopsided. I'm assuming somebody dropped out. That or there's just not very many female contenders. Like, I don't know. I don't know if Shannon Clark had a different opponent and that dropped out last minute. If anybody else knows, feel free to put it in the chat. Oh, but Duben then. I like an underdog. And Frankie. Frankie with the first donation of the night. Thank you, Frankie. Taking advantage of the PayPal. PayPal.me/Seattle Mike. Thank you, Frankie, for the donation. All right, Duben and Clark up next. I'm not trying to be mean here. Like, I actually kind of feel bad for some women's body types, but like, how do you look like you should lose 20 pounds when you fight at 125? I don't know. This new, God, 10-1. I kind of like this new Yuneisy Duben though. She's 27. She's from Venezuela. I don't know anything about her. 10-1. I wouldn't bet on her straight up, but 10-1 is very interesting. All right, how are the votes going here? Okay, I did put up the port. 60% for the underdog so far. 5 votes in. So Shannon Clark, an 18-1 favorite. And you guys are betting the underdog. Hey, you never know. Most likely it just means we take another loss. But got it at 10-1, that would be a nice bet. And Phil D with the donation. Phil D throwing down $4 out of Cash App. Thank you, Phil D. Also a premium member over on Patreon. Patreon.com/Fights with Friends. You can join over there. And Phil is joined at the Ninja tier, which is $5 a month. And speaking of that, I gotta check my patreon.com, see do we have other thank yous that are in order here. All right, 4 total, 1 well, it says 4 total, 1 paid, but I know we have 2 paid. It's not showing the paid, but we got a member from Australia too. Rick Lush from Australia for $1 a month. Phil D, 5 per month. Raymond Reinhardt and Robert Kerrigan on the free tier. PBR Street Gang on the free tier at the moment. That's only my fault because I changed the payment method on him. But he was donating $20 a month there for I think several years. So thank you so much for that. $850 donated by PBR Street Gang through Patreon over the years. So I'm going to vote for Duben then. I like an underdog as well. Fuck yeah. Dude, if she pulls it off, that would be wild. The most likely what's going to happen is Shannon Clark's going to come in here and fold her up inside of a minute. That's what everybody's expecting. PBR the man for his time and plays. Yes. All right, Shannon Clark undefeated at 5-0, LFA flyweight champion. 80% finish rate for her. Just the one fight going to decision. Has anyone heard anything about UFC moving to Netflix? Nothing new lately. Did you guys see what's going on in the world of boxing, though? I can't remember the guy that's running it, what his name is, but it's like some oil sheik. And he's running the Riyadh season. He just announced they're going to drop all boxing pay-per-views in the Riyadh season series to $20 pay-per-view. I mean, what do you guys think? Who would pay for pay-per-view that's not paying for it now if it's under $30? I would stop having an issue paying for pay-per-view if it was under $30. Like, I want to see the fighters get paid. I want to pay something. I just don't want to pay $90, $100. All right, Yuneisy Duben from Valencia, Carabobo, Venezuela.
She has a tremendous striking background in terms of the number of martial arts that she has mastered: a Taekwondo black belt, a Wushu black belt, and she's competed in those martial arts as well. And you see that when she
So also a competitor in Taekwondo and Wushu is Yuneisy Duben.
down with the pressure that she brings. But
I'd pay a 20 depending on who's fighting.
she fights
Man, it'd be awesome if UFC went to Netflix. WWE is, and it will be uncensored. Beautiful.
how to defend myself so that no man will
Yeah, and then I might have to start doing both because they're both on Netflix. I'll start doing the WWE. I might need some help on that. I don't know what the heck's going on in WWE, but if people wanted to get into it, I'd get into it. All right, Shannon Clark, undefeated 5-0 LFA lightweight champion. Oh, they were putting up Shannon Clark's stats for Yuneisy Duben. I mean, Duben is 5-0 with 4 knockouts, guys. Like, she's undefeated. I guess maybe I just don't know enough about Shannon Clark, but I cannot believe she's this big of an underdog. All right, Yuneisy Duben, 5-0 with 1 no contest, 100% finish rate. She is a Taekwondo and Wushu black belt. I have a feeling the odds makers might not have done their homework on this one. No betting advice. I haven't done enough to give any advice. Shannon Clark, 4 years older at 32, an inch and a half taller at 5'5.5". Duben will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, and it's 50-50, so I will be the tying vote unless somebody votes in like the next 10 seconds. All right, it started. And my vote is Shannon Clark. Sorry, guys. Good right hand there from Clark. And there's the body kick. Good left hook from Duben. Oh, three-punch what a left hook from Duben! A three-punch combination and a left hook upstairs. A huge underdog coming into this one. And I got to watch the live odds all the way through. A couple of good knees to the body there from Clark. There's a right hook from Duben, though. We could be on the verge of seeing the biggest upset in the history of MMA. Oh, good left hook backing up there from Duben. This is wild. Oh, Duben lands a 1-2 and a body kick. And they are pulling this. They have pulled this one, guys. Wow. Duben coming in here. A plus 1,800 underdog. And she's winning this first. Oh, my goodness! A Djorden overhead right, and she is out! You have just witnessed the greatest odds upset in the history of mixed martial arts. Wow! Nobody knew her name. She was from Venezuela. Oh my God. A minus 1,800 favorite, a plus 1,000 underdog, and she got it done quickly and violently. Wow. Love me an underdog story. 50-50. Nice. Okay, a 50-50 on that big of an underdog, guys. Would anybody... That was insane. Absolutely insane. The greatest upset, odds-wise, in the history of mixed martial arts. There it is, an overhand right. And the walk-off knockout to seal the deal. Look at this, right on the chin. And it is lights out. Head bounces off the canvas. And Shannon Clark goes from a rising star and LFA champion to being pushed back down the ladder by a enormous underdog. Wow. This is, no matter what Yuneisy Duben does in the UFC, you can't ever take this away from her. You can't ever take away the greatest upset at the time in the history of mixed martial arts. We will not forget where we were at sitting here watching this. You're going to be telling people 10 years from now, I know it seems fresh right now. You're saying, hey, I'm watching Dana Contender Series. You know that lady, Yuneisy Duben? Maybe she's been champion for 5 years. Maybe she, flunked out of the UFC after 2 years. But you're going to say, I'm going to remember when she was in Dana White Contender Series, and the lady she was going against was a minus 1,800 favorite. She was a plus 1,000 underdog, and she got that knockout in the first round. There's that right hand again. The head bounces, and that's all she wrote. I bet she's upset that she couldn't bet on herself. No more betting on yourself for UFC fighters. Man, what a moment for Yuneisy Duben. Underdogs have a lot of good wins since Dana White Contender Series started, yes. So in winner by knockout, I want to say was 35-1. It was definitely over 20. It was definitely 25 or higher. Overpriced pay-per-view limits UFC's growth. I agree. Most new fans were acquired when they stumbled across openly available cards. Yep. What's up? Thomas Jefferson Edwards in the house. Good to see you, my man. I haven't seen you in a while. What can be done on fighters fighting to not lose instead of trying their best to win? Well, they're just not going to get the fans. They're not going to get the fans. They're not going to get in Dana White Contender Series, most likely, because he likes finishers on this. So if a guy comes in, I don't know if you know who Brendan Loughnane is, Frankie. But Brendan Loughnane, I believe he's won at least one championship already over in PFL, $1 million championship. He's in line to possibly win it again this year. So he was on Dana White Contender Series. He was winning a fight very impressively. He took the guy down and held him there for the last 30 seconds instead of trying to finish the fight. Dana said, I don't care how good you are. You don't have a killer instinct. We don't want you. And PFL, picked up a good fighter, and the UFC made a statement. Which one was more important? I'll let you guys decide that. All right, 17 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Don't forget to go to patreon.com /fights with friends. That's where you can sign up. That is the new premium member. Premium member, hopefully this is all going to be back within another month. But in a way, I kind of like that it happened, guys. That they demonetized me, because Patreon doesn't charge me as high a percentage as YouTube does for donations, and neither does Cash App. So now we have more streams of revenue. Like Dennis said before, you have to want it. Be Joe Bifer. Yep. Yeah, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for that finish. It's not just enough to win. You got to go in there to take souls. And let's listen to Yuneisy Duben. She definitely deserves the mic.
How good does that feel right now?
Cuando viniste para esta pelea dijiste durante la semana, yo la voy a noquear el primer round. Y exactamente el primer asalto fue lo que hiciste. Qué bueno fue.
Muchas gracias a todos. Primeramente no lo hice
6-0, 5 wins by knockout now.
Agradecer a mi familia, a mi mamá, a mi papá. Y sí, como dices tú, yo lo soñé.
Nobody told her she wasn't supposed to win.
Lo estudié.
If they did, she didn't listen. She said, no English. No English, pendejo. I'm knocking this bitch out.
Para mis entrenadores, de verdad estoy muy agradecida.
Thought MMA would do what Hoist did, Shamrock in their second fight. I'd do it every fight.
I couldn't do that.
Right.
This is what I do.
They don't sign anyone who shows reluctant to engage. Yep, exactly. Well, those guys may not get into the UFC though now. That's kind of the good thing there.
Thank my parents, my dad, and my mom, and to make history.
You were the tied for the biggest underdog to win a fight in Contender Series history. And never before have I seen Dana snatch someone from walking back here to take you back to his room. What did he tell you back there?
En la historia de Contender, ella fue.
Didn't kidnap her after the fight. Oh no. Connor wasn't back there, right?
Bajó ahí y te llevó ahí al otro lado y casi no viniste a la entrevista.
No escuché ni entendí, pero lo abracé y bueno, estoy muy feliz porque yo sé que Dan Aguayo está muy feliz.
No, I didn't understand it. I just hugged him and I just know he's happy. When he's happy, everything's okay.
Well, I can tell you that.
Well, that's a good thing to know. If Dana's happy, yeah, you're in a good spot, no doubt.
Let's not even mess around. Don't even go to the back. It's done. What does it mean to you to be a UFC fighter, to represent your family, to represent Venezuela in the UFC as a UFC flyweight?
Se escuchaste en la hora que estaba ahí, al final de la jaula estaba enfrente del octágono y te miró y dijo, mira, no sé ni por qué estamos jugando eso, no sé ni porque voy ahí atrás, voy a hacer mi venida, qué sé yo, o sea, sabemos básicamente lo que va a pasar. ¿Cómo te sientes? ¿Cómo te sentirías de representar, bueno, para tu familia, por ti y por Venezuela?
Y no solamente por Venezuela, también por Perú. Tengo 7 años entrenando allá.
All right, guys. If you want to be the next one to hit a 10-1 shot, a lot of you guys called that. But you didn't get any money off of it. I actually didn't call it. But a lot of you guys did, like Phil. Go to sportsbook.draftkings.com. Just click that link. What's up, IROC? IROC in the house. You rock, my friend. Go there right now. You're going to get up to $100 bonus bet.
Congratulations, guys. We'll send it back to you.
So you're going to get 100% of your deposit matched up to $100 bet. I'm going to get the same thing. So I really, really love my people that sign up for DraftKings through here because thank you those that have done it. I get $100 free in bets. Pretty nice deal. And you get $100 in free bets. Everybody wins. You know, most deals, there's a winner and a loser. Everybody wins in this one. All right, guys. Next, we want to thank Robinhood. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the market today, the last week or so, but the market, it dropped like a fucking rock today. Just the NASDAQ was down almost 4% in one day. Almost 600 points, one of the biggest drops in stock market history. Almost a 600-point drop also for the Dow Jones Industrial. A lot of you around my age, I know I've talked to Jason Kagan about this, and a few other ones, but a lot of you around my age, you were there watching in 2008, 2009, 2010. And we've seen these stocks dropping, like Ford for $1, and just ridiculous deals out there. We didn't have the money on the sideline to go out there and buy it. And of course, we didn't know. We didn't know for sure if everything was going to bounce back. We've been waiting for this, though. I've been waiting for this. I know a lot of other people have. And I think it's here. Sign up for Robinhood right now, guys. Robinhood, and you're going to get a free stock. I'm going to get a free stock to start. You can buy stocks, crypto, all kinds of good things to invest in. You can even send me crypto as a donation. Excuse me, through Robinhood. Patreon, you dancing in your boxers for one's Magic Mike? That's OnlyFans you're thinking of. Patreon's different. You're thinking of OnlyFans. Why? Just a little following up. I go for a brain scan MRI on the 16th to see why you still can't hear. Oh, that sucks, Robert. Thanks for being here. But, man, dude, that sucks. Oh, I got to get my poll up here. All right, everybody that is in the Fights with Friends Fantasy League, don't forget, draft starts in just under 2 hours. Only 10 teams this year because at the end in past years, people were complaining. I was kind of complaining even that there were not enough good players at the rest of the year. So there was only 10 spots this year. So if you didn't get in this year, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's plenty of other fantasy football groups out there, but we just did the 10 this year. There is your poll. Oh, this one's not even, there's not even odds for this one. Let me refresh this, but there is no odds coming up for this next fight. All right. Well, now OnlyFans, basically porn. Patreon is where our boy Mike dances for just $5.99 a month. Asked an investor how the stock market works, and he said not even the guys who run it know how it works. Pretty much, man. It's like the YouTube algorithm. Rock, you joined Mike's Patreon striptease. Oh my God. Back under the knife on the 17th. Old age sucks. Sorry to hear that, James. Good luck, man. I hope everything goes great. If it's not neurological, I can probably fix my hearing, but if it is, can't do nothing about it. So I'm anxious to see what they say. Yeah, I would be too, man. What's the procedure? Says what? Did we actually pick that last fight correctly? Well, you guys were 50%. You guys were 50%. So I said that big of an underdog. For the one time, let's just take the win. Oh, I guess I need to put it up, though, don't I? I moves this to 40. Yeah, that's crazy how many of you were saying. You guys really like underdogs, though. Cleaning up remaining cardiovascular issue. Well, I hope they get everything spruced up so you can be with us for a lot of years, not having to go to the hospital, James. Because nobody likes the hospital. All right, 17 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. As I was saying, and click our sponsors, guys. Robinhood, DraftKings, Patreon. Of course, Cash App for any donations. Thank you for the donations already today. Frankie Chorizo through PayPal. Phil D through Cash App. All right, fighters are coming out. There is Dorian Ramos out of Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, are they just not going to put up odds for this one? Maybe after that last one. I'm going to take a quick restroom break before the bell rings. Guys, I'll be right back. Oh, and I didn't 100% of you picked Dorian Ramos. I'm sorry, I didn't put up any stats for you guys. It threw me off. There was no odds. All right, guys. Austin, Bashi, Dorian, Ramos. I guess I had a second to do What Have You Done For Me Lately, didn't I? I still had a second. Austin, Bashi, 12-0. Dorian Ramos, 8-2. So we do have just a second. Let's do a real quick What Have You Done For Me Lately. Did anybody ever mention, can you guys change votes, or once you voted, that's it? So if you accidentally click the wrong one, that's it. First, let's look at Dorian Ramos. 8-2, 4 knockouts, 2 submissions. He's been submitted once, 2-1 in decisions. 5-fight amateur history, though. 2 finishes over there to 5 wins. Then he was in Combate Global. Uriah Faber's A1 Combat, just for the one which he lost. Fury UFC, he lost that one. So he's been in some good leagues, but it seems like he's kind of came up short when he's tried to step up. Austin Bashi, 12-0, 3 first-round finishes, 4-fight winning or finish streak for him. 12-0, 4 submissions, 3 knockouts. 5-0 when it goes to the scorecards. But I can see here, 4 finishes in a row, 3 submissions, and then a knockout in his last fight. Just 2 fights as an amateur, but both first-round knockouts. Somebody probably seen those 2 first-round knockouts and like, dude, go make some money. Go make some money. You're knocking dudes out in the first round. I think most of us picked the underdog chick to win. Half anyways, yeah. Running to get my cash out or PayPal set up. Gonna do it tonight. Thank you, Rock. We can apply for remonetization before the end of the month. Cash App was better. Once you vote, that's it. I want to change it in the past. It won't let you. Oh, that kind of stinks. I wish it would let you change it, because, yeah. You guys want me to just do this poll again? There's not enough time. You guys only have 17% for Austin Bashi, but I think Austin Bashi is going to destroy Ramos. You never know, though. Dorian Ramos, 8 years older at 32 inches taller at 5'8". Reach is even at 70 inches. There we go. Austin Bashi, a minus 1,100 favorite. Dorian Ramos, plus 800 dog. Let's see if... Yeah, DraftKings still not taking action on this fight for some reason. Very rare you'll see that. Usually it's, it'll come off for a moment, but not for a whole fight. Wow, and Bashi goes for the head kick immediately. Ramos comes in looking for a body lock. Fast pace match up quickly. Oh, good right hook there for Bashi. Ramos makes him dive into the fence there, though. Good left hand for Ramos. And Ramos shoots for the takedown. Good knee to the inside of the thigh for Dorian Ramos, who just may be very well unknown. And there's a combination with the hands from Ramos. Beautiful uppercut. Left hook lands for Bashi. There's a straight right from Bashi, and Bashi gets the takedown. Remember, he is a submission specialist. He's also finished his last 4 fights, 3 of them by submission. And Ramos doing his best to get to his feet. He's got to be careful that Bashi doesn't get hooks in, though. And Ramos is up, kind of, but Bashi's got the body lock. He could just rip him right back down to the ground. You see Ramos elbowing the hands of Bashi to try to get him to let go there. That's an interesting technique. Doesn't sound like it would work, but so say this is my hand and it's on somebody. This is the clothing on the outside. It's on, and you got a good angle, and you can elbow that hand while it's on the clothing. I bet you could break a hand. You could definitely hurt it. Good jab and a right hook there from Bashi. Inside leg kick there from Ramos. Good 1-2 from Ramos. And a straight left. Oh, big right hand and a left hook there from Austin Bashi. And Bashi looking for a fireman's carrier there. Not able to get it, but finishes the double leg. Did they ever tell you why they demonetized you? I think I was finally able to decipher it. They didn't tell me for sure. Like, it was a vague... it was vague, but I've been studying it this whole time, and I think I've probably finally figured it out, but they won't tell me, so it's frustrating. And I'll mention it after this fight. If I forget, remind me. And Bashi rolls on the back here of Ramos. Oh, Ramos escapes once again. Oh, he's got a hand full of fence, though. Standing hammer fist there for Bashi. And a good knee to the body. I'm sorry, anybody throws a standing hammer fist, though. I always think of like a little kid coming at you going like this. Oh, what an overhand right from Bashi and the low leg kick. And now the inside leg kick from Bashi. He's starting to find his range. Ramos is starting to miss more. Oh, and a beautiful takedown. Did you see that? Ramos tried to split his legs to, distribute his weight evenly. And Bashi was able to just get in there and split him apart and slam him. That was pretty impressive. And now Bashi looking for the back once again with 1.5 minutes left here in the first. He doesn't have hooks in. He's got kind of a weird angle here. Now he does. What a beautiful move there. He just had the right leg inside the right leg of Ramos, like wrapped around it. And he was able to use that to bring the other leg around and get the body hook. Very quickly, too. And Ramos is in a lot of trouble here. Bashi laying down the ground and pound, and Ramos is going to stand up. Bashi with the backpack. How is Ramos going to try to deal with this? Is he going to try to bash Bashi into the fence? Is he going to just try to drop onto the ground as fast as he can? 40 seconds left in the round. He may just wait a while here. Oh, and he got him off. So, good knee to the body there from Ramos, and it looked like he fell back from a shot from Bashi. No, he just happened to be rolling when Bashi threw that right hand, I think, though. Oh, Bashi landing some big shots on the ground here. Still not able to get under the neck, but he is right in the back of Ramos. 10 seconds left. Can he pull this out? Looks like he will not, but he's going to beat him to the closing bell. And I would imagine that's got to give Austin Bashi a 10-8 round. All right, let's go into the corner here. You guys picked Ramos. I don't know what you were thinking. Of course, you got it on the last one, so. Ramos' corner's telling him he gave it his all. They want him to think that because Ramos is kind of looking like he don't have a whole lot left. That could just be a body language thing. Bashi, for the amount of activity he had in that round, I think looked pretty good cardio-wise, honestly. All right, here we go. Round 2. Austin Bashi looking to finish this. That's effing awesome. Oh. I like Cash App's far. No problem. Rob's planning on using Cash App. Nice. Oh, so Austin Kidd is supposed to be well-rounded and a heavy recommended. Heavily recommended. Thank you, James. I didn't see that before. They're reimbursing $5,000 stolen for me, so I'll ride or die for Cash App. Nice, but only if you didn't have a bank account attached to Cash App, because if so, you have to deal with the bank. Good to know. Oh, beautiful left-right hook to the body for Ramos, and a heavy left hook upstairs. Bashi immediately looking to get this back down to the ground. Ramos with some good hands to start this second. Oh, good to know. So don't link bank to Cash App. You won't get your money back right away. Guess time depends on your bank. I remember PayPal kidnapping funds from the striking truckers. Anyone who didn't submit to tyranny. What a dark time in our world, huh, man? Bashi with the back here. I thought that was GoFundMe, though. PayPal maybe did too, but I heard it was GoFundMe. So I won't use PayPal, Robert. Oh, good knee to the body there from Bashi. Somebody can look it up if you want, but I'm pretty sure you're thinking of GoFundMe. Good knee to the body there from Bashi. Maybe it was both. Oh, and Bashi sits down for the guillotine. How deep is this? Ramos is out. Ramos is a tough dude. And Bashi drags him back down again. Ramos is one starchy noodle, though. Was GoFundMe and PayPal. Ooh. That's not good. And Bashi's got the back with 3 minutes left here. All right, and they are back up. Good straight right there from Bashi. 3 minutes left here in the second. Oh, big right hand there from Bashi, and he shoots again. Ramos looking for a submission this time, though. Oh, Bashi. Bashi's got some weird positions when he gets down. He might leave himself open against better fighters. So the Canadian government froze money for those truckers. Somebody can look more into for PayPal. It maybe they've been them as well. But and Bashi drops it. There it is. Austin Bashi gets the rear naked choke in the second, and I would say he should definitely have a contract. Beautiful finish, dominant from bell to bell.
13-0 now with 5 wins by submission for Michigan's Austin Bashi.
The undefeated Austin Bashi.
Respect shown there from Dana White and Hunter Campbell for Dorian Ramos for just taking the fight. It was a big challenge that he was stepping into.
Yeah, and Dana said something to Dorian Ramos. He goes, "We'll take care of you." Because here's the thing, Dorian Ramos, I don't know how late he came in. When you're that big of an underdog, like a lot of times you're doing a favor for somebody, though, in a way. Like, I'm not saying Dorian Ramos is a fighter that couldn't make it to the UFC one day. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But Dana wants to make sure that everybody hears that and says, hey, we're going to take care of you. Because even the loser on Dana White Contender Series, he wants to know that, he wants those guys to know, fight hard and you will be rewarded. And that's why this has become, I think, one of the best shows on television today, Dana White's Contender Series. Cash App uses Bank Corp Bank. It's international. I think they were all affiliated with Morgan Chase. Sounds about right. Several internet fund-based formats did. Oh, man. All right, let's listen to the official time here. And I think it's safe to say welcome to the UFC Austin Bash. Bashi. All right, Austin Bashi. I imagine he'll be coming to the UFC. If anything, you make good commercials. Guy's name is Bashi, and he's a fighter. Got to be something there.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, he was showing it off. Said it's always been his dream to fight in the UFC. He might just be about an hour and a half away from that fall.
Yeah, I mean, just a clean performance. Went out there, dominated the wrestling, was very aggressive.
All right, next fight coming up. Let's make sure we study this one before we put it up for you guys. Sorry about the last one. You guys probably would have picked the underdog anyways. Guys are some underdog pickers. He offers losers sometimes a contract. I think a will contract. Yeah, well, yes. Kind of like an experimental contract. Yeah, and you know, they can't sign with anybody else. I want to say it's either 45 or 90 days afterwards because the UFC reserves the right to call these guys up. So, Willie Currie and Djorden Oberio dos Santos. Let's look at Currie first. 12-3, 6 submissions, 4 knockouts. Been knocked out once, hasn't been submitted. 2-2 when it goes the distance. They call him Drago. He has won 3 in a row. 3 in a row in 7 of his last 8, dropping just the 1 decision in Cage Warriors. Oh, and look at the level of talent he's fought, though. Cage Warriors since 2020. That is a step above. That is like on the cusp of UFC level.
With Austin Bashi's pace.
That's my whole game pace. You know, I bring a very high pace.
All right, let's check out his opponent.
That pace and, you know, that's my game.
Djorden Roberio dos Santos. I have a feeling these odds are going to be a little closer. 9-1, 7 finishes, 4 by submission, 3 by knockout. Never been finished, 2-1 by decision. He is 27 years old. 4 wins in a row for him. Obviously won 9 out of 10 because he's won 9 out of 10 in his career. 2-0 as an amateur, 1 finish there. The offer brings losers back if they fight hard and prove competitive. Give them a slot another date on DWCS or is looking for a fight show. Oh, good looking out, Rob. I'll for sure go with Cash App. Nice. Well, and sometimes one of these guys win or lose. Maybe they didn't get a contract here. But they end up, somebody falls out and they get a short notice fight. So, Will Currie, minus 500 favorite. Djorden Santos, plus 380 underdog. Got another big favorite here. I really like Will Currie, guys, just because, I mean, Cage Warriors, it's right there. Like I said, it's on the cusp of UFC. Of course, as always, you guys vote however it is you want to vote. But when you have a guy that's been in Cage Warriors, there's very little outside of the UFC that compares to that. There's Djorden Santos warming up in the back, 9-1 with 3 first-round finishes. All right, Will Currie, former UFC MMA middleweight champion, London-based promotion, 12-3. As we talked about, a ton of fights over there in Cage Warriors. And Currie, a pretty big favorite coming into this, a minus 500. I mean, not as big as a few of these other ones you've seen, but that's still very big. Plus 380 on Djorden Santos. Let's get the poll up here. All right, Will Currie, Djorden Santos, have at it, you animals. Give them a shot or another. Oh, yeah, Dana often brings back losers. All right, 20 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. If you're unable to chat with the crowd right now, it's because you're not subscribed. You just have to be subscribed for 1 minute to join the chat, guys. And, of course, some of you, I know, will be doing our fantasy football draft tonight. That is in an hour and a half at 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. What's up, Kenny? Who won the last fight? It was Austin Bashi. Austin Bashi choked out Dorian Ramos in the last fight, man. Then before that, Yuneisy Duben 5-0 pulled off the biggest upset odds-wise in MMA history by defeating LFA champion Shannon Clark. Clark was a 18-1 favorite. Yuneisy Duben was a plus 1,000 underdog. Then Gage Young and Quillen Salkilld. Oh, was it Salkilld won the first one, right, guys? Yeah, Salkilld won. Unanimous decision. I think he will probably get a contract. All right, middleweights up next, guys. Currie and Santos. Will Currie and Djorden Santos. Where are we at on our poll here? Oh, it is a 50-50, 4 votes. So if you have a strong opinion one way or the other, the poll was 50-50 at the moment. If it's 50-50 at the end, I'll be the tiebreaker. And there's a video of Will Currie working out. Just a ripped dude. Very intense dude. Can mention a lot of fights over there in Cage Warriors. Which is a very, very well-respected organization. Djorden right, Barrio de Santos, though. Had some fights over in Samurai Fight 1. I know about them. I pretty much don't recognize these other ones. X1 Combat. These guys from the organizations that you don't recognize, they're tough. Just because you recognize them doesn't mean that they suck. Just because you don't recognize them just means you haven't watched it yet. Who would have thought LFA was very good 3 or 4 years ago? But it has been for quite a while. Let's look at some props on this next one. Anybody that is able to bet. Who's in an area that you're able to bet live, by the way? Anybody besides Robert? I know he hasn't. Of course, I have to bet at the casino here. But Djorden Roberto dos Santos, like I said, 9-3. But let's go to some props here. Let's go to some winning methods. We got Will Currie by knockout plus 275. How many knockouts did he have? 12-3. He's got 4. He's got 6 submissions. To win by submission is plus 125. To win by decision plus 350. Not big enough on any of those for me to take a chance. If I was going to take a chance on an underdog, though, we had a big underdog win earlier. 4 submissions, 3 knockouts for Djorden. So let's go back over here. Djorden by submission plus 1,600, by knockout plus 900, by decision plus 700. I don't know if this guy's worth betting on or not, but there are some big props out there for anybody that's looking for them. All right, don't forget to talk about why YouTube demonetization. So then teach me how to bet and use DraftKings. Billy said he would help me, but never did. All right, we'll try later in the week. IROC. So they had mentioned reused content. And then I started looking over their new... they had a bunch of new guidelines for shorts, which are those videos from, they can be under 15 seconds up to a minute. And it said reused format. So I'll tell you what I did. And I think this is the problem here, is I took a couple of short knockouts that weren't even monetized, but I did take them off of Twitter and TikTok. I took those videos and I uploaded them. I made a video out of them to YouTube. And I think they considered that repurposed content. So I'm hoping when I pull those off, I'm going to get approved. Djorden to win inside the distance, plus 650. Djorden Santos, 4-fight win streak, 3 wins by knockout, 4 by submission. He is a BJJ black belt. As I mentioned, not the level of competition that Will Currie has faced, but definitely the kind of guy I could see Will Currie facing in his first fight in the UFC. If Will Currie was coming over and this is his first fight in the UFC, I could see Djorden Santos being his opponent. The matchup makes sense. For a guy that's a favorite, I think that you probably want to build in Will Drago Currie. Nothing against Djorden Santos. I just feel like it's Cage Warriors, it's England, it's the UFC. They like to have a good relationship with those guys. All right, Will Currie. 3-fight win streak, 9 first-round finishes, 4 wins by knockout, 6 by submission. You almost want to go to round props. Oh, Will Currie to finish it in round 1, only plus 200. So, odds makers didn't miss that one. And the over-under is a round and a half on this one. I just don't know enough to make an educated bet on this one. Will Currie, 67% vote. Djorden Santos, 33%. I'm going to end it there. Djorden Santos, 2 years older at 27. Currie, 3 inches taller at 6'3". He'll have a reach inch advantage at 76.5 inches. Round 1 coming up, suckers. Mike Beltran, the referee for this one. And here we go. Currie in the red trunks, Santos in the blue. Good inside leg kick from Santos, followed by a push kick to the body for Currie. Good left hand there for Currie and the low leg kick. Currie keeping his hands up very high. You like to see that from guys that throw a lot of leg kicks. You throw a lot of kicks in general. A lot of guys have a tendency to bring their hands down when they throw kicks, especially if they're not as experienced with throwing them. Good left hand there from Santos. And a straight right from Currie. He's got to be careful with the open fingers, though. And that was a slip from Currie. No knockdown. Just about 1 minute into the first round. Good 1-2 there from Santos as Currie decides not to throw that spinning back fist. Oh, nice jab and a right hook from Santos. And a straight right from him. Now, if Curry's been facing some guys he's dominated, he may have been practicing some more risky moves lately. We'll see if Santos can take advantage of that. Good body kick there from Currie. Drops under the hands of Santos. Let's see if he's able to finish the takedown. Santos with the wide base. But Currie dropping his hand. Man, Santos is really fighting this. Good inside knee to the thigh there from Currie. Currie might want to change the angle on this, though. I don't know what his judo background is like. Couple of short knees on the inside here for Currie. Santos just trying to escape here. Good knee to the body there from Currie. And look how Currie has his... So he's got the right underhook. So he puts his head to the right side because he knows he can't get hit with the right elbow. Now he switches the other direction there. Good knee to the body there from Currie. But so many guys get hit with the elbows and the clinches. Currie is very aware of where his underhooks are, and he's just not leaving Santos a chance to throw him. Oh, good little short elbow there from Currie. This is some very high level hand play on the inside from Will Currie. Good knee to the body there from Currie. Bruce Lee, really like to do this in a lot of Wing Chun when you see like the Wing Chun dolls, different things like that. That's some of the stuff they were practicing in Jeet Kune Do. Nice little short elbow from Currie. Now, there's been a lot of guys that have tried it and it's not been successful in MMA. Good knee to the body there from Currie. I think it's one of those things it has to not be your style, but you have other things and you mix it in. Good uppercut to the body from Santos. And there's a right hand down the pipe from Djorden Santos. There's another one, too, from Santos. And good straight left there from Santos. Nice right hand right on the temple from Santos. Oh, beautiful, beautiful left hand backing up there from Santos. So Santos, look how Currie's leaving his left hand down. There's that right uppercut. That is what I was just going to say, that Currie is open for that right uppercut. The way he reacts when Santos throws the jab, he drops the other hand. He's open for that uppercut. Santos caught him. And if Currie keeps making that mistake, he's going to get caught again. Good body kick there from Currie. There's that right uppercut again from Santos. And the straight right over the top. And Djorden Santos starting to have a lot of success with the hands right now. Good 1-2 there from Santos. The underdogs are live tonight. Good right hook there from Currie. Santos grabs the body lock. Pushes Currie into the corner. Still a lot of fight left here. But so far the underdog, Djorden Santos, I think he's taken over the second half of this round, and I have him winning this round. Good knee to the body there from Santos. So a lot of things I like from both of these guys. I mentioned I like the hand play on the inside from Currie. I like the distance striking from Santos right now. And I really like that right uppercut. That right uppercut is something else. Could finish this fight if Currie doesn't adapt. It's definitely going to be something if he wins this, win or lose, Currie's got to go back and watch some tape and realize that as skilled as he is, he might have some holes in his defense. And Santos looks a little fatigued. Just one round through. A little bit of breathing, heavy breathing from Currie as well, though. All right, let's go round 2. Oh, good inside leg kick from Santos to start the second. I'm curious who has the most gas left. Oh, and Santos is doing a good job of pushing Currie down and getting him off balance. Good 1-2 there from Santos. 10-9 Santos for the first round, by the way. Currie shoots for the takedown. Santos again with that wide base. Oh, and a good job of using the fence there. Santos backed up and did a little bit of a fence walk to get a little bit of leverage there. And I'm not sure he was going to be able to stop that takedown attempt without that. Definitely gave him some extra momentum. And back to the center of the cage. Good left hand there from Santos. Oh, good body kick there from Currie. A good 1-2 from Santos. For those that didn't hear earlier, like I said, I will be able to sign, eligible to re-sign up for monetization after September. It could even get approved before the end of September. Oh, good left hook there from Currie. I see significant head strikes in round 2 here, though. Domination from Santos. And good knee to the body there from Currie. But like I said, what I noticed is I think I did break some rules. I was unaware of what those rules were because of the shorts. You know, the new rules under shorts. I hadn't read them all. And there you go. I uploaded parts of videos that were from another platform. Good exchange to the knees, to the body. What's up, Jason Kagan, my friend in the house? How's your week been, brother? Good knee to the body there from Currie, but Santos answers. 3 minutes left in the second. It's unclear kind of what Santos' game plan is here, though. A couple of good knees to the body there from Currie. I'm surprised he's not backing up and throwing hands, and now he does. Because his range striking has been very good. And, nice right hook there from Santos. See, Currie went for 2 low percentage strikes, misses both of them. Santos is able to land the right hand. There's a beautiful elbow with half of the second round. And takedown defense, 6 for 6 for Djorden Santos. I mean, if he wins this, I imagine Dana White's going to be very happy. Good knee to the body there from Currie. Oh, there's that right uppercut again when Currie drops on a left hook. Currie dropped down for a takedown. Santos says, thank you very much. It's like a ball teed up, a baseball teed up on the tee. There's 2 more uppercuts from Santos. Knee to the body from Currie, but I think Currie is fading quickly. And he just looked at the clock. I'm not sure if he looked at the clock or his corner there. But he could definitely use some help from both. Good knee to the body there from Will Currie. And another. 1.5 minutes left here in the second. Oh, what a body kick from Currie. And there's a spinning back fist. Santos lands a counter right hook, though, as Currie's coming in. What a battle. Yes, Jason, let me eat. YouTube's trying to stop me from eating. Oh, beautiful right uppercut and a left hook. There from Santos upstairs. Then the combination to the body. 3-punch combination from Santos with 1 minute left in the second. Big right hook from Currie. Remember, he has ridiculous power. But there's the 1-2 from Santos and the uppercut. Currie is hurt badly. And he'll have to hold on with 50 seconds left here in the second. What a performance so far by Djorden Santos. Remember, he came in a 5-1 underdog. Oh, big right hand snaps Currie's head back. Flying knee from Santos. He might be able to finish this. 20 seconds left in the second. And he dumps Currie on the canvas. What an incredible round for Djorden dos Santos. Just a ridiculous performance by him here in this round. And Djorden dos Santos now the minus 2,100 favorite. Will Currie, a 10-1 underdog, running into the third. Some wild odds this week in Dana White Contender Series. I agree, 2018 Santos, Robert. I think Will Currie needs a finish here. Main event up next, guys. And then, of course, don't forget tonight, 5th annual Fights with Friends Fantasy Football Draft. Is it 5th? 5th or 6th? I wanted to say 5th, but it might be 6th. That right uppercut. Like I said early, that Currie was open for that. And Santos seen it. And Currie's got a lot of adjustments to make, no matter what happens in this fight. And there's that flying knee, perfectly timed in between the guard of Will Currie. What a beautiful shot. Oh, and good head movement early here from Currie in the third. Good knee to the body from Santos. Currie looking to get this back. Oh, throws that spinning back fist again. He's throwing wild shots, and Santos is countering. He knows he needs a finish, though. Good body kick there from Currie. And for those wild underdog gamblers in this crowd, I know there's a few of them, Currie up to a 15-1 underdog now, plus 1,500. It could happen. Oh, big overhand right from Santos and the uppercut to the body. There's a right hand on the temple. Santos looking to finish this. There's a big one, too. Oh, that left hook on the ear was brutal. And there's the left hooks to the body, the low leg kick. 1-2 from Santos. He is pouring it on. Wow, what a 1-2 there from Santos. Santos lets out a combination like a Texas rain. I don't know, those of you that have ever been in Texas, when it hasn't rained in a long, long time, and it just downpours and it just soaks you in like a matter of seconds. That was like that combination that Santos threw there. He may have burned himself out there, though. Good knee to the body from Currie. Currie misses that short elbow here. Let's see if DraftKings even still has this available to bet. Yes, they do. Good right hook there from Santos. Still plus 1,500 for Currie. Right hook to the body and a 1-2 upstairs from Santos. Yeah, halfway through the third. Oh, there's a 1-2 and a big left hook from Santos. Good right hook from Currie. But a big right elbow from Santos. Curry's just throwing one shot at a time right now, trying to get rid of Santos with one punch. And he has not shown the ability to hurt Santos here. So if you had the over-under prop, it was over 2.5 rounds at plus 150. Congratulations, you just cashed. So plus 150 means you get 150 back for every $100 you bet. 150 left in the third. Good knee to the body there from Currie as he's pushing Santos up against the fence. Both guys pretty tired in this round, I think. 10 of 10 now on takedown defense for Djorden Santos, though. What a performance. I said, when you know that they're bringing another guy in to build him on your back, guys are going to respond to that in different ways. And Santos responded with a big fuck you. Good knee to the body there from Santos. Oh, and Currie with the knee to the body. He's got a little less than a minute left. Oh, look at this throw here from Currie. About a minute left. Oh, and Santos escapes. What a moment that would have been if Currie would have submitted him on a mistake in the last seconds. Curry's still plus 1,500. They're not going to give us any more than that. And Currie shoots for another takedown. Santos wanting to be perfect on the takedowns, though. You know he doesn't, takedown defense. You know he doesn't want to give this up. 30 seconds left in the third, and Currie just fighting with everything he's got. Oh, and he's finally able to put Santos in position. There's some hammer fists. He's got 15 seconds left to try to set up a submission attempt here. What craziness that would be. Oh, nice elbow there from Santos, but it will not be And the round will expire, and I would imagine that's either 30-27 Santos. Somebody may have given the last round to Currie. 29-28, I would think the worst that could happen here for him. I have it 30-27 Djorden Santos, though.
Probably his last one in terms of how deep he got, the fact that he followed through on it, was in position on the back, but the final 30 seconds of the fight, hard to think it'll be enough to swing it his way.
All right, main event coming up next, guys.
Djorden Santos, I mean, really a dominant performance overall. Beautiful right hand, right down the middle, touching up Currie here. Flying knee.
Igor Cavalcante, Seok, Hyun
Santos was bringing here. I mean,
at welterweight.
trap him along the fence, racking up the damage. I think it's clear that Santos has been working very hard in the last 2 years that we haven't seen him.
Yeah. Last fight, November of 2022. Until
Wow, so that doesn't always pay off, as we know, but Djorden Santos took a couple of years off of fighting and
here once again, Justin Bernard.
seemed to have paid off tonight.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner.
You know that's Santos Currie. Come on, man.
Djorden Santos.
Really? You would have taken that? You would have taken that, Currie? Shame on you.
Serrato MMA.
He's used to fighting in England.
Brothers. Vicente Luque, longtime member of that.
Currie thought he was going to get a Great Britain decision there.
Perhaps Djorden Santos joins him as a UFC fighter in Brazil's capital city. Yeah, I mean, he came out here, the underdog, and just never.
But not so much.
Got the fight into the ranges.
All right, main event up next, guys. But another upset here
When he did get taken down at all,
in the fourth fight tonight.
he said throughout the fight, did a great job staying safe.
Not as many finishes tonight, but a lot of fun fights.
More shots. He was aggressive. He had Currie rocked throughout.
A lot of fun fights and a lot of surprises, which is always fun.
He may have been able to get a knockout here tonight. Nonetheless,
When you really don't know who's going to win,
he leaves the octagon with a
that's where fighting's at.
middleweight. It's a 5-fight win streak. And a dance to go with it.
I don't know what this dance is about.
Years old. He left home at 14 to move to another
I like Santos. I'm not sure that was a dance, though. I think he might have, I
pro MMA
think that might have just been back spasms.
as a deep pro fighter. Question UFC fighter.
Commentator saying that's a dance, and I think his back's just spasming out of control.
Clean boxing when he was letting go. He found the angles that he needed there. For example, that beautiful uppercut splitting the high guard.
Cheers, Phil.
The flying knee in the moment.
Yeah, that flying knee was beautiful.
Props to Currie for not going down from that. That was a pretty good flying knee from Santos. But here's absolutely where he had his best work was along the fence when he stayed at 30 boxing range. He eats a shot there.
All right, guys, let's take a look at the main event and what have you done for me lately?
Thank you so much, guys. Well, Djorden Santos, congratulations. 11 years to get to this moment and an absolutely dominant performance tonight.
Yeah, I've been expecting this moment for all my life. I was out of my house.
And he speaks English.
13
Beautiful.
years old, so I was living.
All right, Igor Cavalcante, Seok. Let's go with the 10-2. Seok Hyun first, the Korean Tyson. 30 years old, 10-2. He was born the year the UFC was formed, making me feel old. 10-2 with 6 knockouts. 2 losses by knockout as well. No submissions. 4-0 when it goes to decision. Last time he lost, he was knocked out in the first round in 2021. And then he was knocked out in the second round in 2018. So just 2 losses, but both of them by knockout. Let's look at his opponent here. Igor Cavalcante. undefeated, just 26 years old, 9-0, all 9 wins coming by way of finish, 7 knockouts, 2 submissions. Where has he fought at? IFL, Insiders Fight League. A few of these in IFL. And that's a nice one. Just 1-0 as an amateur. Took out Pedro Henrique in 12 seconds. And then I think somebody looked at him and said, hey, I think this kid's ready for... Look at this. All first round finishes, guys. Longest fight he's ever had was 4 minutes and 12 seconds against Alex Soares. Humberto Storte. There's a few names in here you actually recognize. This kid's a killer. This kid's a killer. And I'm surprised he's not the 10-1 favorite right now. I don't know what the odds makers were doing today. But this should be the big one in my opinion. I don't really see Igor Cavalcante losing this fight, but Shan Hyun Ko, I know a lot of people are big on him. They call him the Korean Tyson. If anything, I hope this is a very entertaining, competitive bout. And just 3 of you have voted so far, so make sure that you vote now that we did the what have you done for me lately. You've seen the odds. Cavalcante, fairly big favorite. Finished all 9 of his fights in the first round, though. Well, all 10 of them if you count as one amateur fight.
Next, it is at welterweight, and it figures to be an emotional night for Igor Cavalcante. He actually lost his father recently, died on the day that Cavalcante was in Las Vegas shooting his Contender Series feature.
Oh my God.
His honor tonight, what a moment it would be if he punched.
So Cavalcante's father passed away while he was filming for Dana White Contender Series here in Las Vegas. That's horrible. Gotta really feel bad for him. Seok Hyun Ko, 10-2, a judo black belt. As I mentioned, they call him the Korean Mike Tyson. Second looks like OBS had maybe a little glitch there real quick. Out minus 175. That's what I like. All right, I'm gonna actually take a crack on this one. I can't bet, but I'm gonna actually tell you what I would do if I was giving you some betting advice, which of course I'm not responsible for any betting advice, but this is what I do. Igor Cavalcante to win by knockout, minus 175. Boom. Done. Not looking at anything else on this one. Just to win on the money line, you have to put down too much. All right, guys, let me fill up my water real quick as these guys are walking down for the final fight of the night. All right, Paul Felder's power rankings at number 1 has Yuneisy Duben, who of course got that sensational knockout. Number 2, Austin Bashi, also an impressive victory. Colleen Salkilld also got a beautiful finish, and then Djorden Santos, of course, pulled off a pretty big upset and was dominant in doing so, I believe, on late notice. So what can you do? Like I said, for anybody who didn't notice, I think, or didn't hear me, I think I did realize while we were demonetized from YouTube, I went into the shorts policies, which are these videos that can be under 15 seconds all the way up to a minute. And it said I had repurposed videos. That was the only thing that I could tell. Is that so? I did take some videos, and I didn't realize it was against this. I took parts of videos from TikTok and Twitter and made my own videos out of them. And I didn't realize that you couldn't repurpose videos from other platforms like that. I think probably the reason for that is they want you sharing something from YouTube, and they don't want you advertising something that was on TikTok or Twitter. That's my that's what I suspect. So Salkilld, if he goes down, he traveled a long ways to lose. But I do think that's probably what's going to happen here. Let's stick to the polls here. 14 votes. We have Hyun Ko with 57% of the votes. Igor Cavalcante, 43%. Are you guys just voting against what I say? Just kidding, guys. Oh, you lost the last one, though. Right? Yes, 40 and 32. I don't think I put that one down yet. 40 and 32, right? Yes. All right, thank you for the donations tonight. Frankie Chorizo, Phil D, one through PayPal, one through Cash App. Remember, if you want to help the channel, keep it moving. Go to patreon.com/Fights with Friends. You can sign up for the Ninja tier for just $5 a month like Phil D did. He donates $5 a month. You can join as the Fans tier for $2 a month. Also, as I mentioned earlier, check out our sponsors, guys. You've been watching this, you guys have been picking underdogs. You guys picked a 10-1 underdog. So there's money to be made. If you're in an area where you can bet on underdogs, Dana White Contender Series, parlays, whatever it is, do some practice. What I would say is bet with fake money a couple times. Just write everything down and be very, very detailed. Do a few events and see how you would come out. Because even if you think, oh man, I'm doing really well, like once you figure out the money, you may not be in the positive, or you may very well be end up in the positive. But I would recommend trying, practicing it without money. If you've done Verdict with us, you have a pretty good, you probably study the fights every week. Or, if you've been here the whole time, you probably know a lot about a lot of these guys. But go take my link for DraftKings. You're going to get up to $100 matched when you deposit. So deposit matched up to $100 bonus bet. And I get up to $100 bonus bet when you do it. So, got to be happy there. I can't complain. Our next sponsor, guys, studied way too much for verdicts. What? Yeah, you could have made some money. Hey, but you won. What were you, like 400th of the nation or something crazy like that? All right, guys, the stock market just had one of its worst days this decade. NASDAQ dropped over 6%, over 600 points. Dow Jones almost 600 points. The time to make money is during turmoil. Those of us that were alive 2006 through 2012, and we watched a lot of these stocks of great companies in the gutter, we really wish we would have been able to buy those. We might not have had the money then, though. If you have the money sitting on the side this time, highly recommend go to Robinhood. They're going to give you a free stock to start out with that's worth up to $200. Every one of you that signs up, I'm going to get one too. 5th in the world and no trophy. You were 5th in the world? Holy shit. Damn, dude. Yeah, you should have got like $100,000 or something. Imagine if that was just a betting pool where you guys put in $10 a piece, thousands of people, and you took home, let's say 5th. What would you get? Maybe 10%, probably 10, 15%, even 10%. 10,000 people paid $10 a piece. That's $1 million. That's 100,000. Yeah. Dude, rocking a fro. Yes, he is. He's coming in here Afro samurai style. That is a huge fro. That puts Alex Caceres' fro to shame. How does he make weight with that thing? All right, and here he comes. They call him the Korean Tyson. Seok Ko of Busan, South Korea. (10-2) with 6 knockouts. He's also been knocked down twice. Or excuse me, knocked out twice. I like Igor Cavalcante by knockout if I'm going to bet this one. Seok Ko, 3-fight win streak. All of those 3 wins coming by knockout. 6 wins altogether by knockout. First Korean World Sambo champion ever. That is a huge accomplishment. Is a Colby versus Dustin fight real or just trolling? I don't think it's real yet. Hopefully it's something they're thinking about, but no, I haven't seen that it's been confirmed. So yeah, a little bit of trolling. A little bit of hopefulness there. I'd love to see that fight. I think that's a really fun fight. Seok Ko, 4 years older at 30. Igor Cavalcante, an inch taller at 5'11", but Cavalcante will have an 8.5-inch reach advantage at 79.5 inches. Expect him to use it, and this fight could end very, very quickly. I said Igor Cavalcante has never seen the second round. I'm calling Cavalcante by knockout -175. Touch of gloves, and here we go. Ko in the red, Cavalcante in the blue trunks. And let's end the poll here. You guys pick Ko. Good right hook to the body there from Ko. Oh, right hook upstairs from Cavalcante. And Igor misses with that head kick. Cavalcante doesn't exactly look like an Igor. I don't know about you guys, but good right hand down the pipe from Igor. And the low leg kick. Haven't seen a lot of Russians with huge fros. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. And Cavalcante comes in, gets the body lock. Expect him to try to break and throw violent strikes on the break. Oh, Cavalcante pushes Ko up against the fences. Oh, good. What great high clinch there from Ko, and he lands a nice elbow. Good stuff here from Ko. Good straight right from Cavalcante. And the inside leg kick there from Cavalcante. Good left hand upstairs from Ko, though. And there's a straight right from Ko, who's doing a great job of bouncing in and out right now. Lands a good left hand. I think Cavalcante needs to circle and not stand right in front of him right now. Use that 8.5-inch reach advantage. He is swinging wildly and missing. 3:20 left in the first. Good inside leg kick there from Cavalcante. Good head movement from Cav. Outside leg kick lands for Igor. Oh, and there's the counter right for Ko. Cavalcante just not using his 8.5-inch reach advantage right now, and I don't know why. Jab to the body. He needs to be throwing that straight right behind the jab. There he throws it, and he gets caught with a counter combination. Good straight right there from Cavalcante. Ko has an incredible judgment of distance. Oh, what a left hook from Ko. That hurt Cavalcante halfway through the first. There's another big left hook from Ko, right hook from Cavalcante. And they are warring back and forth. And Cavalcante ducks under that shot. Ko going for the takedown. Cavalcante looking for submission. It's not there. Big knee to the body and a right hook upstairs from Cavalcante. Ko says, what's that? You got some more, bitch? Let's go. Good counter left there from Igor. And left hand on the chin there from Ko. Yeah, Cavalcante is just not interested in using that reach advantage seemingly. Good exchange of shots there. Not a lot of circling from him either. Goes for that front face kick there. That'll use your reach. Good body kick there from Cavalcante. Under a minute and a half left in this one. Let's check in with DraftKings on the live odds here too. Oh, good right hook and a left hand there from Cavalcante, and there's a big overhand right. Okay, he popped him with some shots there. Good left hook to the body from Cavalcante, and there's a right. Remember, Cavalcante has never seen the second round. Odds even right now, minus 115 apiece. Good right hand there from Igor and the inside leg kick. 40 seconds left in this fight. Right hand to the body from Cavalcante. And we're going to get a look at Cavalcante. Oh, what a combination from Ko. We're going to get a real good look at Cavalcante's cardio because he has not seen the second round before. This is as far into a fight as he's ever been. Ko just became a minus 130 favorite. Good counter right there from Ko. And they exchange leg kicks. Even money at the moment on Cavalcante. Good left hook to the body there from Igor. And I got to give the first round to Ko. I don't know about you guys. And I got to get some quick water, guys. All right, here we go. Round two. Barely made it back in time. All right, here we go. And a big takedown from Ko to start the second. But Cavalcante throws him down and lands some big shots there. As I mentioned, first time ever seeing the second round for Igor Cavalcante. First round, I had 10-9 Seok Hyun. Oh, Hyun Ko. If you're not first, you're last. No, he meant the whole damn thing, Robert. Justin claiming his next fight will be his last. Oh, big right hand there for Cavalcante. And good knee to the body. Ko looks completely fresh, though. Rob, how you going to quote a movie? Then leave me hanging. Good knee to the body there from Ko. And this fight could really go either way. And the odds say that. Plus 150 right now for Cavalcante. Minus 195 for Seok Ko. Good sneaky right uppercut there from Ko. And if I'm live betting, I'm really watching the cardio of Cavalcante right now to see if he gets exhausted. Right hand to the body there from Cavalcante. Like I mentioned, this is his first time ever past the first round. A couple of good left hands there for Ko. And there's another one. Oh, Cavalcante's getting lit up right now. Right hand on the temple, answers with the right hand of his own. There's a couple good right hands from Igor. And another. He's not putting everything on him right now. 2 minutes into the second. Oh, good left hand there from Ko. And Cavalcante with very little offense right now. He could be tired. Oh, there's the elbow on the inside from Ko. Will he go for a takedown? He will not. Remember, Ko is a judo black belt. Good knee to the body from Cavalcante. This man's absent father is Talladega Nights. I was quoting my absent father. Father's telling me that since the 80s, way before the movie. Ricky Bobby watch out. On our boy Rob, this can't stand. Oh, good jab and right hook there from Ko, and a nice left hand there from Ko. Cavalcante swinging for the fences, but Ko picking him off. Good body kick there from Igor. And Herzog's going to say that was low, though.
Time to recover after the groin strike from Cavalcante. Comes with just under 2 minutes to go in round 2.
Yeah, that is definitely below the belt line.
You got it. Looks like the forcible impact came just above the belt, but the heel, the midfoot kind of followed through. Ko luckily looks pretty fit to continue.
Looks like we'll have about 2 minutes left in this round once they come back.
Listen, I'm going to take a point if you do this again. You understand? You understand?
And Herzog just said, I'm going to take a point if you do this again.
I'm taking a point. You understand? Okay? Right here. I'm saying do not strike there. Do not do that. Cuidado. This. Do not do that. I'll take a point. You understand? Okay. Let's go. Good? Ready?
All right, stern warning. Herzog.
All right, 2 minutes left in this round. Oh, what a left hook to the body from Ko. That hurt Cavalcante. He keeps swinging, but there's a left hook upstairs and an oblique kick from Ko. Big knee to the body from Igor. Oh, Ko continuing to attack the body. There's a good right hook to the body from Cavalcante. What a war. A minute and a half in the second. And there's that judo. Beautiful roll there from Ko. Beautiful modified Ogoshi there. A rolling hip throw, Ricky Bobby. Yo. Good stuff. All right, Ko on top. I think he's won the first round. I think he's winning this round. And I don't know how much energy he's going to have left if he makes it through this round. But he is a 10-1 underdog now. Seok Ko just became a minus 2,100 favorite.
Again, Cavalcante never been out of a first round. Now he's in the final.
And Cavalcante going way deeper than he ever has in the past. Like I said, this is the first time he's been in the second round. He might see the third if he doesn't get knocked out. Good right hand there from Ko. Cavalcante exhausted. Oh, good right hand there from Cavalcante. 20 seconds left in the second. Good little counter left, backing up there from Cavalcante. He's still swinging for the fences with that head kick. Jab to the body from Igor. But this round, all Co. All right, 2018 Seok Yoko. White trash with tattoos, Robert. All right, obviously Igor's going to need a finish here.
This is your life, man. It's your life. Breathe deeply right now. One more, two. Three. One more.
This is the time, I think, where sometimes that undefeated record can be a hindrance to you. I don't know, like, what the competition was, if he'd never been tested.
You listen to me? Got me?
Cavalcante, a plus 550 heading into the third, minus
Let's take a look here.
920
Landing this beautiful
for
super
Seon Hyun Ko.
that left hand, I mean, right to the body.
I don't know that I would take him at a plus 550, but what? That's actually a Tayatoshi. That throw, that was beautiful. I didn't see the leg in there the first time. All right, third and final round, no matter what happens. And let's see who wants this contract more. Good left hand there from Cavalcante. As you mentioned, this fight, his first time ever out of the first round. Good left hook there from Igor. And I have been watching the live odds with much interest. Good kick, push kick to the body from Cavalcante. Cavalcante a plus 1,200 underdog at the moment. Seon Hyun Ko just got a takedown. Back to a minus 2,800 favorite. Now remember, Seon Hyun Ko has never gotten a submission. If he was to get a submission today and somebody was to bet it, I mean, the odds are astronomical. But Ko on top, controlling Cavalcante. Swerve straight, but fast. All right, we are just 30 minutes away from the I think it's actually the 6th annual Fights for Friends Fantasy Football Draft. Good combination from the top there from Ko. If you didn't get in this time, let me know you want in next time. There was just 10 spots. Good right hand there from Ko. And there's people that have been talking to me about this basically since last year, so they were going to get in. And Ko in the open guard here of Cavalcante. You gotta think he probably would like to get back to his feet to look for a finish, but also it maybe gives Cavalcante the best chance. Good right hook to the body from Ko. Instead of Jerry was a race car driver, it's Robbie was a race car driver Primus. Oh, big right hands here from Ko. Those are brutal. And half of the third round left to go. And they are still up there. Plus 3,000 right now on Igor Cavalcante. Minus 20,000 on Seok Hyun Ko. So they're going to get pulled. I wonder if it would even let me bet at 30-1 here. Yes, it would. 4-1. Wow, 40-1 now. $30 bet would win $1,230. Oh, big right hand from the top there from Ko. Not saying I'd take it, but... Oh, another big right hand from Ko. Cavalcante can't even escape. He can't even get to his feet. I feel like Ko maybe wants his first submission here. And I'm not sure what his submission game looks like. Like I said, he's got a black belt in judo, so there's something there. Oh, a couple of good right hands from the top there from Ko. And Ko just game managing now. Be interesting to see how Dana feels about this one. Because like I said, Cavalcante was basically expected to come in here and walk over Seok Ko. I'm sure he didn't picture this fight the last minute and a half on the ground. And Cavalcante has finally got back to his feet. Is Ko going to drag him back down? Man, Igor is so exhausted. He can't even break free to throw shots. 30 seconds left. And, I mean, he's got the power. Good knee to the body there from Ko. And a right hook. As I mentioned, Ko has been knocked out in his only 2 losses. 15 seconds left. Big right hand from Cavalcante. And there's an elbow. 10 seconds left in the third. Can Cavalcante pull it out? There's a big counter right from Ko. Oh, beautiful combination there from Ko. Cavalcante having to reach too much. I like Igor Cavalcante. I know he was undefeated. He needs to go somewhere and have somebody teach him how to use that reach. Because he had an 8.5-inch reach in this fight. Never used it.
Meanwhile, Seok Ko riding a 3-fight win streak in which he knocked out each of those 3 opponents.
Never used his 8.5-inch reach.
Then both of these gentlemen are used to
Selling the Seas of Cheese and the best name for an album in my opinion. Les Claypool, best bassist ever. Very good.
gets a contract.
So Les Claypool and the Flying Frog Brigade over 20 years ago. Nice, Phil. I've seen Primus a couple of years ago in Redmond, but you're the big Pantera fan though, right, Phil? We seen Pantera live on Friday, and they were incredible. They only went an hour. They went an hour and 10 minutes actually. From 6:50 to 8 was their scheduled time. And yeah, they were badass, man. With Zach Wilde on guitar, absolutely nuts. Of course, I got the Metallica 72 tour shirt.
Let's find out what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we
Hell
go to
yeah, Phil D, me too.
decision.
All right, here we go.
Judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Seok Ko.
Yeah, and I don't know what round they think Igor Cavalcante won, but I didn't give him one.
Victorious in Las Vegas to extend his win streak to 4. If Dana White were to call his name,
I thought 30-27.
become the first fighter from South Korea. His way to the
Excuse me.
UFC through Dana White.
I thought 30-27 was the appropriate call, though.
Showed a lot of poise against a dangerous
I think Seok Ko, either he gets a shot tonight or Dana gives him some kind of instructions to like fight in Korea or something, a couple fights. Because I think he's going to want to really give this kid a chance. He came all the way from South Korea. He would love to have a fighter out of South Korea. They do not have anybody right now. They mentioned he'd be the only South Korean. Now, of course, he wouldn't be the first because the Korean Zombie. Zach Wilde is the only dude that I'll let pass for playing Dimebag's riffs. He's fucking amazing. Dude, it was incredible. So are you my long-lost brother, Phil? Maybe, dude. Brother from another mother. Ha. Be best of friends. We grew up together. Yeah, I'll post some stuff from Pantera on the channel on the shorts. All right, let's listen to Seok Ko.
이번에 너무 훌륭하게 너무 축하드리고
And while we're waiting for the contracts,
사실
let's put up the number for quick calls. We won't be on much longer because we got the draft coming up. But
made me feel a lot more comfortable.
anybody wants to call in, 425-791-8730. Give us a call. Just make it quick because we are running out of time. Dad was a biker. It's an East Coast thing. We grew up in those frozen fucking tundra, right? Getting cold tonight in the 40s already. Huh? Damn. If you like Zach Wilds, check out Zach Sabbath. I've heard of him, yeah. Does a bunch of Black Sabbath cover songs. Very awesome stuff. I seen some shirts there, some Zach Sabbath shirts at the concert there, PBR. So thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'm going to have to check him out. Dude, Zach Wild, though. I mean, he's everything you'd expect him to be. Dude looks like a rock star. He looks like a superhero out there, actually. That big axe of a guitar. And you guys picked the upset again on that one.
생각으로 들어갔습니다.
I even tried to stray you away from it.
Striking and ground, walking
You guys were right. 41 and 32.
I use that as an advantage and take him to the ground.
Dana White has some big decisions to make tonight.
All right, contract talks coming up here.
South Korean fighter to get a contract on Dana White's
Black Label Society has some good tunes, right? Grew up in Southern California, was born out here, is in my blood, just never knew it.
그거에 대해서 어떻게 생각하는지. 사실
Yeah, Zach Wild's a beast, though, PBR.
그렇게 제 생각보다는 좋게 안 나와서 어떻게 될지 모르겠지만 만약 된다면
And, of course, Metallica was as hard as ever. I've seen Metallica fourth time now.
I gave it all my all and showed.
I had to think about it for a minute. Fourth time, and
But if I
like the tools that these guys have keep getting better. And Metallica hits as hard as ever. They might take a little more breaks, have a little shorter songs or sets or something, you know. But what they put out is as hard as it's ever been.
Fighter from South Korea on Dana
I
White's
think we got about 10 long songs each night from Metallica. Maybe a little more. But first night, for anybody that's still looking for the no repeat weekend, first night ended with a 16-minute version of Master Puppets, which was awesome. Second night, they played In Moronto, their new long-ass freaking single. And they finished with like a, I don't know, at least 12-minute version of Enter Sandman. Now, remember, it won't be the same set list everywhere, so hopefully I'm not spoiling anything. All right, here we go.
Thank you so much, guys. Well, this is a first, Dana. Talk to me about this look.
Let's not even bullshit. Let's just get straight to it.
Shannon.
Basically, if you look at what you had to bet on Shannon, she's a minus 1,000.
Shannon's already out here with Dana.
Right? Now, there's two types of people in this world. There's people that will come in and go, "Oh my God, I'm a 13-1 underdog," and there's people that will come in and go, "How dare you make me a 13-1 underdog?" We saw a couple of I dare yous tonight. And
Yuneisy,
That's what this
Duben.
show was built on. I don't know if she can grapple.
1 minute, 13 seconds, a huge upset.
But let me tell you what, one of the most impressive knockouts I've ever seen. A huge underdog, a minute 13 of the very
For those that
first
didn't
round.
see it, I believe it was the
Congratulations, you are
biggest
in the
upset
UFC.
in
Congratulations,
MMA
Yuneisy.
history. If
Thank
not,
you
it
so
was
much.
very, very close.
I'll talk to you in a minute, Yuneisy. On to the next, Dana.
Yes. That I love
10 to
stories
1.
like that. You know what the other
Plus
thing is?
1,000, minus
I'll
1800
expand on
favored
this.
than Shannon
Nick
Clark.
was telling me that he has a string of
Or,
text
excuse me,
messages
Shannon Clark minus
where she almost
1350.
didn't make it. She wasn't going to come. She doesn't have $1 to her name. She's flat broke. She has nothing. She came here and took this opportunity tonight. That's what this show is all about. Anyway, moving on. The first fight was an incredible fight. You said it yourself. Rarely do I go up into the octagon and talk to people. Both of these kids, you know, they're both 24 years old. They both have an incredible future in this sport. Unbelievable fight. And we saw stand-up, ground, kicks, body shots, giving body shots, taking body
Just
shots.
a
I mean,
great
these guys
fight.
went at it in one of the
Quillen,
greatest wars you will ever see with two young
Salkilld and
studs.
Gage Young was that first
Quillen,
fight.
get over here. You're in the UFC, buddy.
Quillen Salkilld, welcome to the UFC.
And Quillen Salkilld is in the UFC.
Moving on here. Awesome.
There's one.
So, this kid's only 22 years old.
Oh, that's
22 years
two.
old,
Excuse me.
obviously
Yuneisy
very
Duben
high
already in.
talent. Lots of hype on this kid. Literally showed every aspect of his game tonight. I was actually kind of confused. I thought that there were so many times that you could have finished the fight. You could have done. It was almost like you wanted the work in there tonight. Like you wanted to take your time, kind of show what you got. I could do whatever the hell I want with this guy, and I'm going to show you tonight. It was a complete domination. Excited about the possibilities for your future. I'm excited to see how you grow. You're only a 22-year-old kid. You have so much more to learn, and obviously you'll get great matchups in the UFC. And much respect.
So that's
to
Austin
taking
Bashi,
this fight on short
22
notice,
years
but
old.
You treated him like you took this fight on short notice. Congratulations, you're in the UFC.
Austin Bashi, welcome to the UFC.
Now Djorden Santos.
All right, so 3 contracts so far.
This guy is a 4-to-1 dog, and I saw you. You don't understand what I'm saying, but people can tell you later. I saw you when you walked into the octagon, and I saw the look on your face. I saw you look out the cage at your people, and you were telling your people you were going like this when you walked in. You are one of those guys that I'm talking about. You weren't, oh my God, I'm a 4-to-1 underdog. You were a, how dare you make me a 4-to-1 underdog. You came in and you pulled out this fight, and I was impressed, and I'm absolutely going to give you your shot in the UFC.
Djorden Santos.
Beautiful.
welcome to the
Djorden
UFC.
Hiberio dos Santos. Welcome to the UFC.
So this was an interesting
27 years old.
So Igor is a 4.5-to-1 favorite in this fight, right? And if you look at his record, he's the current IFL 170 champ, 9 first-round finishes on a 9-fight win streak, 100% finish rate in the first round, 7 wins in less than a minute 20, and he got in there with Ko, who has great head movement, is an excellent counter puncher. Again, a 4.5.
You never know what the
underdog tonight,
toughest guy that
and
somebody's
it was,
fought
again,
before
like
is.
How dare you? And I think tonight he sucked the heart right out of Igor. Igor gave up.
Big
These
upsets
guys,
tonight.
He comes out and destroys people.
Night
in a minute
of
20 or
upsets.
less. He made him give up tonight. He didn't even try to win that fight in the 3rd round. He didn't try to, almost like you come here when you get the right
He
matchmaking
broke
and you
him.
come to the UFC. Or
Seok
you're trying to
Hyun
get
Ko
into the UFC,
broke
you
Igor
realize, you know
Cavalcanti
what?
tonight.
Maybe this isn't for me. And I think that happened tonight to Igor. I was impressed with your style, your heart, the way you fought. Ko, welcome to the UFC.
Seok Ko, welcome to the UFC. Dana, tonight belonged to the underdogs.
So it looks
was
like 5
unbelievable to see
contracts,
time and time
3
again these
huge,
fighters
3
dig
big
deep.
upsets,
What is it
including
about
maybe the
an
biggest
underdog
upsets odds-wise
that just
ever.
makes us all fall in love with this sport all over again?
Well, it's crazy because when you look at the way the odds are made, I tell
What a
people all the
night.
time, the best show on TV on Tuesday nights, period.
Dad was in the
Yeah,
Navy,
in
stationed in
combat sports.
Norfolk. We
And
moved
we'll
there
talk
from
about
Newfoundland,
betting. I mean,
back to
tonight, you
Virginia,
took
then
the
New
underdogs
York.
tonight.
Been
You
there,
made
been
money
here since I was
on
5.
the
Nice.
fights tonight.
Never really been to New
Nobody
York
else
except
can
for
gauge
stayed
art
in
and
Buffalo and
determination
also
and somebody, a woman who
Niagara
comes
for a
from Venezuela
night.
with
We went to
nothing,
Easton,
almost
Minnesota.
naked,
Nice.
and is a 13-to-1 underdog and wins by one of the
All
most
right,
vicious
guys, I'm going to get, if
knockouts
anybody
and
wants to
the
call in
biggest
for
upset
just a
in
minute,
history.
I'm going to
That's what
end the
this show is
stream
about. This show is
here
about- Forget about everything you've done before tonight.
real quick, but
What are you gonna do tonight?
425-791-8730.
Tonight. That's why we love this sport, Dana. Thank you so much. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks very much, Laura. A very thrilled Dana White.
Otherwise, we're going to end this one.
Duben, another.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes and shares. Thank you for the donations. Frankie Terizo, Phil D. Phil D also in the Patreon there. Buffalo on the way there. Niagara on the way back. Seneca Casino. Nice. Have fun, Robert. All right, for those that are playing fantasy football with us, that draft starts in 13 minutes. So get ready for that. I will see you guys this Saturday for a doubleheader, guys. UFC and Bellator Championship Series this Saturday. I know there was no show this last Saturday, so we're going to make up with a doubleheader. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.